So the key goal of today's training is to help you maximize the use of AI for legal work while minimizing the risk. Today we have represented 16 firms, 53 legal professionals across law firms, legal departments. We have legal aid and the judiciary also here. So when you talk about AI, there are a lot of different aspects of it. Machine learning, all these components is really broad. Usually when people say AI, they really mean machine learning, which I'll talk about in a bit.
So scenario 1 is criminal because there's stealing in there, and stealing is a criminal act. And scenario 2 is civil because somebody is just encroaching on your land.
When it comes to criminal matters, it's the state that prosecutes those matters.
I want to know what your view as a tech person is getting AI to draft submissions. What do you think the impact of that will have on strategic and critical thinking for lawyers? Because
our smart citator feature. Now, this is so we are the only platform right now that offers this feature. I mean, in the US, it's popular. There's something called shepherdizing, which allows you to kind of see how a particular case that you're looking has been treated by courts in subsequent decisions. Right? None of the platforms have that. That's something that we've built in Eskwai, and we call that the smart citator.
What Eskwai actually did for us is, with a simple search, what could have taken days to do got spat out in a matter of minutes, hours, which meant that we had saved ourselves days and days. We would have to go through all of these and go through various laws, speak to various regulators to ensure that what we have is absolute and thorough. What we also love about Eskwai is that I get to see the citations beneath, which means that I get to confirm that the system is not hallucinating, which honestly is a thing that happens with AI. But because of these citations, for me as a much senior colleague in my law firm, I'm able to cross-check all these and make sure that the work that we are putting out is thorough. And so instances like that, we've been very, very appreciative of Eskwai.
Writing, somebody else has to review and somebody has to review before finally it gets sent to the client. So with the use of Eskwai, what has happened is that the time that I would have spent researching is cut short drastically, because yes, I still have to do a bit of work, but then the point is a lot of the initial things that I would have had to now go and search for, authorities and principles and even argument structure, how to structure the legal opinion, all that is sort of cut short with the AI, and of course there is a bit more accuracy.
The same associate, previously she was working on a matter and she couldn't find a specific case that was related to that matter, and she used the other AI tools or the other research tools that were available, and someone directed her to using Kwame AI. Kwame AI actually gave her a case that was on point. The case was an authority because it was a Supreme Court decision, and she cited that case in her written submission, and the judge actually ruled in her favor because of that authority.
I find that it really has cut down the amount of time we spend doing legal research, because we don't have to go through a lot of fluff to find good stuff.
AI use is not just about asking the AI tool a question. It's about knowing how to ask the question. It's about knowing when to ask the question. Eskwai is for legal support. It's not for legal advice.